Andrew, can I tell you a secret? I knew. I knew when I met you, something was different. I knew when I met you, something had shifted and changed. I knew when I met you, my life would never be the same. I was right. I can't promise it will always be perfect, but I can promise it will all be worth it. I promise to have lazy Sunday mornings with you. I promise to watch Viking football with you. I even promise to let you win of our cooking competitions once in a while. I promise to explore this world with you. Any and everything in between I want to do with you. I'm so excited for this next adventure and to have a weird and wonderful life with you. I love you, Andrew.
Amanda, I promise to be the best man, friend, husband, and eventually father that I can be. I can't wait for that to happen. I will do everything in my power to give our family everything that we could hope for. Amanda, in you, I found a partner who encourages me and drives me to better myself. I'm so appreciative of you. In you, I found someone hilariously goofy. Someone who gets excited for Christmas shirts, even when it clearly says Texas in big letters. In you, I found someone to dress up with me for all my dad's intricately themed birthday parties. In you, I found someone who makes me unbelievably happy. I promise to continue to challenge you to cook-offs. I might even let you win. We promise that to each other. I promise to go on fun adventures with you, even when I want to be a hermit. I promise to be thoughtful and sincere, with just a dash of sarcasm. I promise to remain your biggest fan, and I will always support you and your dreams. I promise to give us the future we want and that we deserve. I love you.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Andrew, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you for the first time Andrew and Amanda Truman.
I got myself a notion, one I know that you'll understand, to set the world in motion by reaching out for each other's hands. One way or another, together's where we both belong. Maybe we'll discover what we should have known all along. If we listen to each other's heart, we'll find we're never too far apart. And maybe love is the reason why, for the first time ever, we're seeing it eye to eye. If a wall should come between us, too high to climb, too hard to break through, I know that love will lead us and find a way to bring me to you. So don't be in a hurry, think before you count us out. You don't have to worry, I will never let you down. If we listen to each other's heart, we'll find we're never too far apart. And maybe love is the reason why.
Good evening.
evening, everyone. First, wanted to start off by thanking the 4 glasses of wine that made this speech possible tonight. Also, just wanted to take a minute to say thank you to everyone who traveled and helped to make this day so special for Amanda and Andrew. So. It's truly wonderful seeing everyone, all of their friends and family being able to come together and celebrate with both of you. Amanda, you look so stunning today. Andrew, thank you for showing up. Really though, I've never seen either of you look so happy. You look so deeply in love. Congrats to you both. For those of you who don't know me, I am Gabby, Amanda's little sister. I'm sure that all of you know Amanda comes from a pretty big, crazy family. She's the oldest of 8 kids. It's pretty tough for a day to go on by without her reminding any of us of that. So, but really though, she is truly such a great big sister, such a leader with a giant heart. Her heart is just a huge reflection of what she does. All she wants to do is just take care of everyone around her, and at the end of the day, she just wants everyone to love one another and get along. Like many sisters though, we were not always best friends. We shared a bedroom for a pretty long time, so that means you go through cycles of liking, loving, and loathing each other, sometimes all at once. I remember plenty of fights, screaming, and door slamming, but to this day, Amanda is one of the only people I know that can make me laugh so hard that it hurts. I wouldn't be half the person I am today if I didn't have you as a bigger sister.
That was funny.
Now that I'm older, I can finally admit that. I truly couldn't have picked a better best friend. Andrew, you've been family to all of us for years now, and at this point I'm just glad that it's finally official. You are so kind, so humble, you're hilarious, and you are really, really good at Tech 9 rap battles. Now, when I first started writing this speech, there was a few things that came to mind that I was hoping to share, but we had a conversation a couple nights ago, so I can't say those. So instead, I am going to talk about the things that I like about you. I really appreciate that you always answer my FaceTime calls after I've tried to call Amanda 3 times, even though she doesn't answer and she's just sitting on the couch scrolling through TikTok. Amanda, you can't hide from me anymore. I love that you buy me squeaky cheese curds from the grocery store. Thank you. But the thing I love the most about you is how you make Amanda happy. I've never seen her so happy. Over time, it wasn't hard to realize that Amanda and Andrew share a really special bond. Just by witnessing the way that they look at each other, you can tell that it's so true. Okay, so Amanda and Andrew met each other 6 years ago at one of the most romantic places ever. You guessed it, the grocery store.
Yeah. It was mega food.
So if any of you out there are looking for a significant other, just head on to the grocery store. Andrew will show you where it is. Andrew can remember the exact time, place, and line that he met her at 6 years ago. I asked him to tell me that the other night, but I can't remember what you said. So, but that's what I call love it. That's not what you call love at first sight. It's called love at every sight. I guarantee you, this kind of love will never stop. All right, I'm going to kind of keep it short. Want to keep the celebration going, but one more thing to share. When we were growing up, all 8 of us kids, we always liked to tease and torment one of us. So one of our favorite things we would say to Amanda is, "Who's Amanda going to marry when she grows up?" To which the answer would be, "A man, duh." Right. And I can officially say that I'm right, thank you, Andrew. Except for now. if I were to say the joke, it would go more like, who did Amanda marry when she grew up? And I would say a true man. Today is just the start of their beautiful journey. Amanda and Andrew, I can't wait to watch to see how your love flourishes. Will everyone please join me in raising a glass to Mr. and Mrs. Truman.
So I kind of decided to go a different way with my speech. I would like to tell you guys a story, and I think this story is a absolute perfect representation of exactly who this person is right here. Most of the Andrews family already knows this, but maybe if some of Amanda's family isn't convinced yet, maybe this will help you guys be convinced that he is the man for her. So this story takes place back when me and Andrew were both still in college. I was going to school in St. Cloud, and he was going to school in Eau Claire. It was probably a week before fall semester was going to start, and I was struggling to find somebody to help me move my stuff from an apartment that I was moving out of into a new apartment. And who answered the call? This guy. This was the only guy who answered the call. So we drove from Barnum all the way down to St. Cloud. On the drive down there, as we're driving down, starts raining. Slowly starts to get worse and worse and worse on the drive down. Pretty soon it's just an absolute downpour. But that was the only day we could do it. We had no choice. We had to get this done. All of my stuff was in a storage unit. Of course, I live on the top floor in an apartment building with no elevator, so we made do with what we could do. We spent that entire day moving stuff out of that storage unit and into that apartment building, and by the end of it, we were absolutely soaking wet, exhausted, and guess what? The only place we had to sleep on was a sectional couch that we had moved in that day that was also absolutely soaking wet. But we did it, and he answered the call, and he was there for me. The next morning we wake up, he has to drive to Eau Claire, I've got to drive back to Barnum, but I just want you to know that I appreciate you for doing that. He could have said no. It was out of his way. He's 3 hours away in Eau Claire, could have said no, and he did not say no. He was there for me, and I appreciate that. I hope you never change. Amanda, I hope you know how lucky you are, because he is a great man. So to that, I would like to say thank you. Congratulations to both of you. May your marriage be... Oh, we did not say one. There was nothing fun about that day. Let's just put it that way. Horrible day. Absolutely horrible day, but no one else said yes except this man, and that is the man that you're marrying. So congratulations, you guys.
Me and Fear, we had a thing in 1993. Told me I was wasting time with all these silly dreams. I dated out, she knocked me down every time I tried, but I found joy in my life. Sorrow swept me off my feet in 2009. I took long walks on the beach next to the oceans that we cried. In grief she came and overstayed way longer than I'd liked, but I found joy in my life. I found joy, yeah, she opened up my eyes and gave me wings and halo rings and taught me how to fly. Ooh, 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 I feel like a million lights. I found joy in my life and got me like, yeah. Ooh, I found joy in my life and got me like, yeah. Pressure pushed me to the edge, she worked me to the bone. And jealousy, she lied to me, said I needed things I don't. Shame, she had a way to make me hate myself inside.